Hey, welcome to Two Doctors Homestead. My name's Daniel, and this is another mail call video. So we did mail call last week on the portable fishing rod kit we got from at 9 Acre Family Farms. And I got another mail call. Thought it would be fun to bust open the packages. I'm super excited to get this package here. Wanted to show it off a little bit. Came in from Amazon. I think it helps just build up our preps a little bit, and I think it's going to be fun to use anyway. Alright. Just got a couple things in the box here, but this is the one I want to pull out. It's Max hot plate. So if you've been following along on our channels, on our videos, we have a solar power backup system. Could be a primary system in the event of any kind of a grid down or blackout, which we do get sometimes. We had a blackout not too long ago and we were able to plug some appliances in, but the outlet right here ties back into my solar backup system. We have 4 200 amp hour batteries. They're lead acid, and I did a video deep diving on the kind of solar capabilities, but it's works out to about 400 amp hours at 12 volts. So 400 times 12 gets you your watt. And I'm going to do the math real quick here and call it about 4,800 watt hours that we have available at any given moment. And it's a 2,000 watt inverter, so we can do about 2,000 watts. Don't want to go too deep on that, but it means we get about 4,800 watts available on that outlet whenever we want to use it. And this, of course, is an electrical hot plate. So it'll let us plug into our solar in a grid down, or we can just use it anytime we want here. It doesn't have to be the end of the world to use it. That's not entirely in the intent. We're not going to put it in a Faraday cage or anything like that right now, but it's very nice looking. Max. Right, when I was looking at it before, it said it was about 1,500 watts. So the idea is that we want to do a little off-grid cooking. Maybe it's a little too hot to use the stove, or for whatever reason, take it with us. We can use this. So I'll probably do a couple videos just cooking on this. Right? It's 120 volt, 1,500 watt. So if you were going to do on the power calculation, there's some devices you can plug in that'll tell you exactly how much electricity something uses, but if it says 120 volt, 1,500 watts, if you ran it for an hour, you would expect it to consume 1,500 watts, so we could probably run this 3 hours a day off our solar, assuming the solar panels are able to charge up the batteries in a day. So very cool. Max hot plate. Excited to use it. Just a little single burner, right? We can put it on the table, put it on the counter, plug it into the solar. So if you do have a solar backup and you want to have some backup cooking options, once again, for any power out, any grid down, you hear them talking about cyber attacks, Russian cyber attacks, or Chinese cyber attacks targeting our grid right now, so we could find ourselves in a grid down situation sooner than we'd like, even without an EMP. Just a cyber attack could drop the grid, or there were some direct attacks on our grid not too long ago. So if you have solar battery, whether it's like a Bluetti or a Jackery, or you build your own system, your own battery backup system, which I always recommend you go that route. Something like this will let you plug into the solar and cook. So it's a single burner. They have multi-burner hot plates, and there's even a picture on there of the multi-burner. Thought the single burner would be useful. Don't need something huge. It could actually be portable, right? If we ever had to bug out or load the batteries up into the truck, you could actually plug this still into it. So I like the idea of the single burner. Haven't tried it out yet. Obviously, we just got it out of the bag. But something I would at least initially recommend based on my research. Once we get it, we'll try it out, see how much electricity it uses. I've got the battery monitor on solar, so once I plug it in, I can actually get a sense in terms of how much electricity we're talking about. But so with my battery backup bank, we're talking about 3 hours of usage, and I can do some math here real quick. So it does say 1,500 watts at 120 volts. So if you want to convert that to amps, you take 1500 divided by 120, and that says 12. So this would be 12 amp hours of power. So 12 amps, 12.5 amps an hour. Should be interesting. So I'm excited to get it, and once again, thank you for watching. Look out for some videos where we're actually going to fire it up, use it, try to make a couple meals off grid. So we appreciate you.